Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Sunday to you all. Today we are going to get into our spring theme savings challenges where we pretty much save with these challenges throughout the month of April, and anything that we finish up today and that we finished up throughout the month of April, we are going to accumulate and count up to see what we saved in this binder. So guys, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. We are going to get started. This is our final Sunday, so like I said, we will be unpacking this binder with all the challenges that we actually finished. Anything that we did not finish, we will roll over into the month of May. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. I'm going to go ahead and park this off to the side. And we have some extra money coming in here today because we have money left over from our Saturday savings yesterday. So let's go ahead and get everything out, and we're going to count it all up and see what we are saving with today. So yesterday, I rolled over, it looks like $23 into this binder. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the middle where the denominations go, and we'll count up everything together. Let me go ahead and get a little bit of sort quick. That's always helpful to have, especially when you're messing with the prop money. And some of this prop money is newer than the other, so it will tend to stick together a little bit. All right, let's count this up and see what we have today for savings to try to finish up some of these challenges. So we have 50. Oh, let's put the 50 aside. We'll worry about that in a second. 20, 40, 60, 81. So 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So $250. And now let's count up our tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 260. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 270. 1, 2, and 3. Now that sounds weird. I guess I did get it all out. So we're saving $273 today, but maybe because I rolled over that $23 from yesterday. So, okay, that makes sense now. So $273 coming into this binder today, and this will be our last savings in this binder for the month of April. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. We don't start in anywhere particular. Usually we'll just start at the beginning to get started. Okay, that was a lot of me saying start at the same time in a one sentence. All right, let's go ahead and get this out. This is from Sheila over at Gen X Budgets. This is her beautiful D-Dice Savings Challenge. So we're going to go ahead and just pick a scratcher and scratch it off. Okay, we have D2, so we're going to roll a D2 down, and let's see what we're saving today. And now I could have swore I had a D2 out. I did. Okay. Some of my dice are hiding under here over next to my cash tray. Let me just make sure that you can see my tower. All right, D2 coming down, and we're saving $2. Let's go ahead and scratch again. Let's go right here. So we will not be finishing this challenge today, so we will continue with this next month. Okay, $1 for our D3. Let's go again. We're going to start scratch right here, another D3. Okay, saving another $1. So let's go again. Let's scratch. Let's just go right here, and that's a D5. My D5 dice comes from Budgeting with Kim. These are available in her Etsy shop too. Okay, we're not saving much. All right, let's go. Let's go again. We'll go. This will be our last time. D4, and our D4 is right here, and we are saving $1 for our D4. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says $1. Okay, so let's see what we saved today. It's not much, but I don't want to finish this challenge today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So let's grab a 5. And we may come back to this at the end, but let's go ahead and move on in our binder. And I'm going to clean this up, and then let's go ahead and actually add up what we saved in total with this challenge. So we're saving 7 today, and we have 11 here, so we have $18 in this savings challenge. Okay, next up is Budgeting with Kim. We are going to do her Shut the Box challenge. It's her springtime Shut the Box. Let's go ahead and move our tower. I think I honestly should probably move my money, but we'll work with it like this. Okay, we need 2 D6 dice. Let's go ahead and get something that you're going to be able to see. All right, so we have a 5 and a 5, which is a 10. Might be important if I actually get a marker. So we're going to go ahead and do our 9 and 1. Look at that color. It does not match this. That is not even remotely close. Okay, we have 6 and 1, which is a 7. Let's go again. We have a 3, 2, and a 1. We're gonna play this twice. We have another 6, so let's go do this 6 right here. We have an 8, that's awesome. So we need a 5, 4, or 2. Let's try with 2 dice. Oops, let's roll that again. All right, that is an 8. So we can't do anything with that. We're gonna cheat. Let's go ahead and drop down to 1 now. That's a 2. So we need a 4 or a 5. And that's a 1. Okay, so we're saving $9 in this. Let's get the money out and see. We're going to put 1 back and grab a 10. And let's put these 2 10s back and grab a 20. All right, let's go again. All right, that is a 7. Okay. And that is another 7. So let's do 6 and 1. So guys, how was your weekend? How was the weather in your area? I know we're getting into the nice part of season. That's an 11, so let's do 9 and 2. The nice part of spring where I think we might officially get out of having these cold spells. It was chilly on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then it started to warm back up again. Okay, that's 10. And believe it or not, we don't have 10. So that's an 8, that's a 9, that's a 13, that's a 12, and that's an 11. Okay, so we are going to go for 1 free roll, and that is a 7. So 4 and 3. I need some water, guys. That is a 6. So we are out. So we are saving $13 today in this one. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have in total for our springtime shut the box. Oh, you know what? This is with our sticker money too, isn't it? Okay, let's do our sticker real quick. I'm sorry, guys. It's probably confusing you. Because not only with our shut the box money is our April shower sticker challenge from Kim. So let's go ahead and do, I definitely want this to carry over because this is such a beautiful savings challenge. Let's do one of these 4s. So we'll do this one right here. And we'll grab $4 and then we'll count our money up. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and put a 1 back, grab a 5. And we have all together now 20, 40, 50, 5, 57, 58, and $59 between our sticker challenge and our shut the box. So next week we will finish up our shut the box, but we won't finish our sticker challenge for probably a few weeks now. I'm gonna let that one ride out. It's so stinking cute. Thank you, Kim, Bestie Kim. All right, moving on to my savings challenge, which can be found in my Ko-Fi shop. It is a thank you, and let's go ahead and get this out. Once a year. Well, it says once. Oh my gosh, I just realized that's a typo. It should say 1 year later and you're still here. It says once a year later. Okay, that's about par for the course, especially when it comes to me. All right, we're scratching this. That's a 1. Let's go on this side. That's a 5. Let's see if we can finish this. Ooh, that's an 8. That's $14. I should have scratched that one first. $14. Just finish it in 2. So $16 coming into here. Whew, child. I should have stopped. All right, 16. Let's put that back this 4 and we'll grab a 20. All right, so this should be 55, 20, 40, 50, and 5. So at least we finished one challenge so far, which is okay because this is the end of the month savings. So I'm okay with putting a little bit more money into that. All right, next up is a challenge from Tara over at Lifted Up and Living. She sent this out as a thank you for helping get her to 1,000 subbies, and it is a personalized challenge. So let's go ahead and drop our D2 and our D8, and let's make sure that we're not going to be saving too much in this today. All right, so our D8 is a 4 and our D2 is a 1, so that's not bad. Let's go ahead and get a darker marker. So 8 was a 4, our D2 was a 1, so that's $5 so far. Let's do the D3 and a D6. D3, D6. So D3 is a 3, D6 is a 3, so that's 7, 10, 11. All right, let's take a chance. We'll do the D4 and a D5. And let's hope it's not too spicy. Where's my D4? I just had it. Did I not? Oh, here it is, right next to my tower. I knew something was up. Okay, so our D4 is a 2, and our D5 is a 3. Okay, that's not bad. All right, let's add this up. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 5 is 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 4 is 18. Okay, so 10, 15, 17, and 18. So in total for this savings challenge, we have saved 10, 25, 27, 28, and 30. Because I had my 2s out of order. So let's put this back for a 20. 10, 15, 17, 19, and 20. All right, so $30 in this $30 in this savings challenge so far from Lifted Up and Living. So guys, I decided to come home. I am pre-recording, and it's Friday night, and I decided to come home and film. And let's hope that this is not a hot mess express, because I have been up since, what time did I wake up today? I've been up since 3:30. I had to be work at 5:30, but you guys know that I am, you know, dealing with this draft madness. So I had to make sure I had enough time to get to work and not be late. So here we are. And it is now currently 6:25. So I've been up for a little while. But as soon as I'm done filming, I'm going to eat and probably lay down for a little bit. I don't want to fall asleep too early, because what happens is I won't sleep overnight. So hopefully I can lay down and just not fall asleep, but we'll see how this goes. All right, next up is this Oh Mama Budget. Oh Mama Budget. Oh my gosh, I am so sleepy. This next challenge is Oh Mama from Shade's Budget. It says for every time you hear Mom, Mommy, Mama, instead of screaming, scratch one of these and save towards something just for you. So let's go ahead and go down here. And we have a 10, so we're going to be stopping there. I do anticipate finishing this before Mother's Day, and this will go towards any Mother's Day savings that we will have. Now, with that said, we have one Sunday before Mother's Day. So if we can, we'll come back and scratch one more later on in the video. But let's see what we can do with getting through the rest of the binder first. Okay, I'm going to put these back for a 50 because we have saved $54 in this challenge so far. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to Greta at Agape Book Club. And to be honest, this past week, I definitely worked way more than I usually do because I've been in the pet department. And it has been busy down there because we got a fresh generator. And the generator is what makes the radiation, and it generates the radiation. And when it's fresh like that, they try to get as many patients in as possible, because over the next 7 weeks, we will lose intensity on the generator itself. I'm not going to get into specifics, but we try to get as many patients in soon when the generator is fresh. Okay, so that was $7 that I just scratched. This should be 25. We did finish this. 10, 15, 22, 4, and 1 plus 1 is 5. So let's go ahead and we'll leave this like this the way it is, because we're going to be unstuffing these challenges. So I don't really need to worry about condensing them down because they're not going back into the binder. Okay, next up is our challenge from Megan at Rad Girl Budgets. Let's go ahead and get that out. And this is her Strawberry Cafe. And it says, you're opening the cafe today. Use a die of your choice. Go through the board and make all items for the day's sales. The game is complete when all squares have been marked off. And when you land on an icon, scratch off the corresponding card. Happy baking. All right, here is our game piece. Let's roll our D6 and see where we're going first. All right, we have 3. 1, 2, and 3. So that's a 2. Let's go ahead and mark that off. Oops, and let's grab $2. Let's go again. 3. 1, 2, 3, and that's a 3. So that's 5 so far. So let's put that back for a 5. Okay, and let's go one more time because we're going to finish up her carnival game to... No, we're not. I thought we were finishing this. Oh, yes, we are. We only have one more set of choices. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that's another $1. Okay, so we probably will finish this one up next week. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Okay, maybe in the next week or so. Another $1 coming in for that challenge, and this challenge alone has saved $20, $45, $46, $47, and $48 in our Strawberry Cafe. Let's go ahead and gather everything up and put that back in her envelope. And this next challenge is her Cash Carnival, which we are finishing today. And the reason why I didn't think so is because I saw two dashes here, but that's just for the week 4 in a total. So this is Megan's April group play. Each week, roll a D6 dice at least 3 times. Pick an option underneath that category and save that amount. You must also pay a flat fee of $3. So let's put that to the side now. Every week to buy carnival tickets before starting your rolls. So we only have 4 choices left, so we're just going to go ahead and mark those off. So today we're drinking bottled water. That's $2. We're going to have churros for a snack. Those are 4. And then we're going to ride the Ferris wheel for our game or activity. So that's $1. Okay, so in our carnival today, we saved 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're just going to put this back for a 10. And let's see what we saved in total for the game throughout the month of April. We have $20, $35, $37, and $39 in our Cash Carnival. Megan, this is really, really cute. I really enjoy doing that. I hope you make a May group play. And I will check that out and make sure that I download it from your Ko-Fi shop. Okay, next up is Pretty Girls Save. This is Nay's Savings Challenge, her Karapi Savings Challenge. So it looks like today we're doing the D6 and the D8 at least. So let's see how nice the D6 is to us. And we have to get a marker first. Okay, we have a we have a 3. So not too bad. Let's roll a D8 and see what we get for that. And we have a 2, so that's 5. Okay, let's keep going. Let's roll the D2. And that's a 1, so that's 6. Let's roll the D4. And that's a 2, so that's 8. Let's keep going. Let's roll the D5. And that's 1, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's roll the D6, and we'll finish this column up next week. All right, 1. So pretty gentle today. 3 plus 2 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $10 coming in here today. And let's put these 2 10s back for a 20. And so all in all, we have 20, 40, and 1 in this Karapi roll and save. So we have these 5 spots left, and we'll finish this challenge next Sunday. Next up is Saving with Tiffany. She does have a Mother's Day Savings Challenge that turned into a scratcher. It says, our gift to you is all of this. And clean clothes soon, maybe. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just pick a scratcher and go. So let's go right here. And that's a 3. Hopefully you can see that. There might be some glare from the sun outside. Okay, let's go here. And that's a 5, so that's 8. All right, guys, I think I want to stop there for now. And let's see what we have total save for this challenge. 10, 15, 22, 4, and 5. So $25. We're going to put all this back for 20. So guys, what's the plans for Mother's Day? Are you going anywhere? Are you staying home? What do you usually do for Mother's Day? So I think I am going to absolutely stay home and order food. And my whole plan is to hopefully stay in bed all day and do nothing. That's the plan. But we'll see if that plan goes through. Because sometimes we end up saying, oh, let's go get ice cream or something of that sort. So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely be letting you know what we did on Mother's Day. Okay, next up is this savings challenge from Party Planner Paper Rate, and I'm using it so that we can go see a Penguins game. The girls said they want to go, so I need to save some money. for food at the park. So let's go ahead and roll a D4 dice. It's going to tell us if we're just going to save in here. 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, number 2. So let's go here. And this is the baseball ticket, and we are saving $7 over here. Okay, let's grab 7 before I forget what we scratched. And let's roll our D4 again, and that's number 4, which is down here. Let's go right here, and that's a 5. So that's $12 coming into the savings challenge today. And I would like to get this finished up sooner than later because I want to pick a game in the month of May to go to, and hopefully maybe I can coordinate with Gabby and get her days off aligned with a baseball game. So in this challenge we have saved 20, 30, 45, 47, 49, 51, and $52 in this challenge so far. So let's go ahead and grab a 50 for all of this. We'll put this back on the side here. Yeah, so I want to go during like a fireworks night. So I just got to find out what game that's going to be and then get the tickets from work because we get free tickets. And then the only thing we'll have to pay for is, I think I want to get us some shirts, some pirate t-shirts, and then whatever food we're going to eat. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to our next challenge. It's from Char over at Janny Love. She's LaBelle Boutique. Wow, I cannot talk. LaBellePetiteBoutique.com that's her website. So we're going to go ahead and roll. We had a spicy 12 last week. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a 4. I don't know if I want to go again. That's only 4. Let's try it. Number 1, we'll go here. Okay, 4 and 2 is $6. Let's stop there because I don't want to scratch anything like another 10 or 12. 5 and 6 coming into here. So we should have $18 saved, and we do 10, 15, 17, and 18. And that challenge, I saved $44 from Char. She sent that out in pen pal mail. All right, next up is Boss Babe Budgets. This is Deborah's Welcome Spring Challenge. This might look familiar. I did pause this savings and bought it back because I wanted to do that Mother's Day challenge. Now that we finished that one and allotted that money where it needed to go, we're going to go ahead and finish this one up. So let's see. We're going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's a 1, so we're definitely going again. We might actually be able to finish this, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's a 3. Okay, so that's 4. Let's go here. That's 8. And let's just finish it up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Why didn't I stop? So that's $16 coming into here. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. 16 bucks. So what does this save? Oh, this was a mystery save. Okay, so I wouldn't have even been able to cheat and see how much we had left. $16, so 10, 15, and 16. And we saved with this challenge 10, 25, 30, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. 35, 20, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $35 in this Welcome Spring Savings Challenge. But at least it's done. And it's the end of the month, so it can go towards our total count for the month. And we still have a good bit of money left. There's at least 2 20s over here. And there's like 50 and 10s. So we're good. We'll probably be able to go back towards the beginning of the binder as well. Next up is this cute savings challenge from Kimmy's Corner. If I'm moody, give me foodie. And that is so me. If I am in a mood, child, just go ahead and feed me, Seymour. Either I'm sleepy, in pain, or I need fed. It's one of the 3. Other than that, I'm pretty chill. All right, let's go one more time. We'll go up here because these are light. This is a $24 savings challenge. So let's not run through it. But it's not going to be around for long. But it's so stinking cute. So 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 1 is $7 coming into here. All right. Next up is Charlene Saves. This is her rainbow monster savings. I just love this challenge. It's so stinking cute. Let's go ahead and put out our cards that we are saving with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's put that way. This, move this over, and number 6. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to roll our D6, or no, our color dot die is going to tell us which color to save with. And I'll decide how many icons we're going to do. Okay, color dot die coming down, and we rolled purple. It did roll a purple, it just moved. So let's do one of these. Uno. Color that in. This is 6, as you can see on top. I probably should have used Sharpie, but we'll make this Crayola work. Okay, $6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Am I out of 5s? I am. Okay, let's go ahead and roll again. That is a blue. Let's do one of these. Such a cute challenge, and I can't wait to see what it saves because each mini is a different amount. Okay, let's go one more time. Purple again. So we're definitely doing one of those, and we're going to be done. So that's 16. I'm sorry, that's 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 5 is $17 coming in here. But we're almost done with the 6s. We only need $18 more to save in here, and I'm not doing a really good job of coloring in these eyeballs. I'm all outside the lines. Okay, so $17 coming in. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's do this. Let's put 3 ones back and grab a 20. And let's see what we saved so far in Charlene's challenge. We have 50, 70, 90, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $96. So let's grab that. And we will do a 5 and that. Okay. All right, that's awesome. So this is going to be a nice savings once we are done with this challenge. And it's so cute, and you can use your rainbow dice to save with. Okay. Another reason why I am pre-filming as well, you know, in addition to, I always pre-film, but Josh is leaving next week, and I want to make sure that we have everything together and taken care of before he goes. I need to get my car inspected next week, so there's some running and things we need to do this weekend, and I'm not going to have time to film, and I'm going to try to make sure I watch as many people as I can this weekend, so that, you know, if I'm not filming, I should at least be able to watch you guys. All right, next up is this challenge from Jamie at Charma Budgets. Be the pop of color in a one-shade world. These denominations are 1 through 8. And this totals $55. I'm just going to get in here and scratch this. So that's a 4. Let's go here. And that's a 3 for 7. Let's go one more time. And that's a 3 for 10. So $10. That's actually a nice start to this challenge. Okay. Let's move on to April's Fresh Start. Sorry about that motorcycle that just went down the street. This is a let's get that bread savings challenge. Oh my gosh, I'm so immature. Every time I see this challenge, I just laugh. So 2 and 7 is 9. Let's I think we want to go one more time. Let's go. Let's not regret this. Okay, $12. I like that. That's good because we still have a good bit of money here, and I just didn't want to scratch off something I was uncomfortable with. So 10, 11, and 12. And so in this challenge, we have 20, 35, 37, 39, 40, and 1. So let's put this back. Grab that 20, so 41. Move these 10s. Oh, we do have a 5 now. Okay. All right, so we have some money. Let's move on to our next challenge. And it is not, I thought it was our catch-all, but it's not. It's from Savings Over 50. This is Nicole's Savings Challenge. We're going to roll a D5 for each strawberry. Let's see what we're saving today. And I need to get my red. Let me grab my red marker, guys. Okay, so we rolled up. I moved it. I think that was a 5, though. Okay, there's a 2. That's a 4. That's a 5. So that's 11. Yeah, let's call it $11, 10, and 11. And so far in this challenge, we have saved 20, 35, and 36. Yeah, we'll save these last 4 for next week. I'm gonna leave this out because I want to color in my strawberries. We'll be back to Lulu's challenge because that's our catch-all. What do we have left over here? With 35, 37, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51. Oh, we have a good bit of money left. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. I think I'm going to finish this Shut the Box challenge. But the problem with that is I need to find out what we saved in total. So let's grab our calculator. So we have 6 on this first line, 4 here, 9 here, 13 here. Okay, so that's $32 in this challenge. Let's go ahead and get that out of the money that we have saved total. 32. So we need to break down this 50. We'll do 2 20s and a 10. Okay, so here's our 32 for Shut the Box. The rest is from our sticker challenge. Okay, $32. That should be right. Let's make sure real quick. 6 plus 4 plus 9 plus 13. Okay, it's 32. So let's go ahead and do our Shut the Box. Let's get our 2 dice out again and see if we can finish this up. Ooh, I'm getting warm, y'all. I should have opened up more windows. Okay, so we have a 5. Ooh, wow, my dice got stuck. We'll take that 11, 9, and 2. That is a 6. That is a 10. So let's do, oh my gosh, how can you not do 10? 8 and 3 is 11. 7 and 4 is 11. Oh, 7 and 3 right here. I'm like, wait, how am I not able to do 10? Okay, let's go again. We need 8, 4, or 1, or some kind of combination in between any of those. Okay, there's our 4. We need a 9, 8, or a 1. That's a 4. So let's go ahead and do our free roll. And that is a 7. So we are saving $9 for this one. 5, 7, and 9. Let's finish up our last row. That's a 5. I think I need to fill out my cheaters form like 4 times already today. That's an 8. That's a 5. So we'll do, let's do 4 and 1. All right, come on, give me a 9. That's a 6. Make sure you guys can see it. Oh, now that just flipped on out of there. That's a 7. Good. We need a 9, 2, 3. That's an 8. Did I cheat already, y'all? I didn't yet. Okay, let's do our free roll. And that's a 9. Yay. Okay, so 2 or 3. Let's drop down to 1. There's our 2. All right, all we need is a 3. And that's a 1. Okay, so $3 for this last one. 1, 2, and 3. And we need to take care of our cheater challenge because I didn't cheat it about 5 times, y'all. All right, 25. These 2s. Let's take these 1s and put them the right way. Okay, so all in all, for our Shut the Box, we saved. Let's get this money together. Okay, so we saved 20, 40, 55, 60, 62, 64, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and $71 for Shut the Box. How in the world was that 71? This was 32 down in here. I think I just mixed up the money, y'all. I think I mixed it up with my sticker money. I did. Oh my gosh, Pamela. All right, guys, give me a second. Let me add this up. I know y'all like, girl, you should have went to bed. You should have took your tail to bed. It's 9 plus 13 plus 9 plus 3. Okay, for Shut the Box, it's $44. I knew something right. Okay, there we go. And the rest of this goes into our sticker challenge. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, springtime Shut the Box is done. Thank you, Bestie Kim. I appreciate it so much. Beautiful savings challenge. I think what I am going to do, though, is I probably will go take a break after I'm done saving all the money. And we'll come up back and add this up once I get a rest. But let's finish saving with the money that we do have. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have left. We have 30 some dollars left, so we still can keep going. Let's see what we can do in Miranda's challenge. I'd like to do one more and maybe finish this up next week. Oh my gosh, $15. Miranda! Child, thank goodness we have it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Well, I surely hope these two are pretty light. This is a mystery challenge, so I don't know what we are saving in total. And I'm not going to recount that. We'll just finish this up next week with these final two spots right there. Okay, there was another one that I wanted to finish up. It wasn't, was it Tiffany's? Let's see if we can finish Tiffany's. We have about 20 some bucks left. I think we can do it. That's 2, so that was light. That's 2, so that's 4. And that's 6. So this is $10 more coming into here, and we did finish this one. All right, let's grab 10. So this is a $35 savings challenge for this scratch off from Saving with Tiffany. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else we can do. I don't think there's anything else we can really finish. Jamie is brand new. April's fresh start. Do we want to save? Do we want to finish this one? Nicole's. Let's see how far we can get. That's a 2. That's a 3. So let's put these back. Oh no, I can't put them back. I need to make change. So let's get 2 5s for this 10. Okay, so now we can do that. All right, I think we have enough to finish. I think. That's a 3. 1, 2, and 3. And let's go one more time, and that's a 1. Okay, perfect. So in this savings challenge, we have finished it. And we have 20, 35, 30, 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, wow, that's awesome. $45 in a Spring into Savings challenge. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this to the side. We have $5 left. Let's go ahead and just put that whole 5 into Lulu's challenge. And it's her, whoa, whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. So $5 coming into here. So we'll have $21 in here. So let's go ahead and mark off $5 in savings. And we'll only have a few left. So let's do this 2, this 2, and this one for $5. So we have $1, $2, and $3. So we will finish this up next week. Let's grab a 20 just to keep this condensed down. All right, guys, that's all of our money for today. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and clean up, take a break, you know, get refreshed, come back, hopefully doing a little bit better than I am right now. And we'll count everything up that we saved in this binder for the month of April and see what our total is. So, guys, give me a moment. I'm going to clean up, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, guys, so I'm back. It's a whole new day. So let's go ahead and total what we saved in some of these savings challenges for the month of April. And one thing I forgot to do yesterday was to go over our Friday funds the challenges that we finished on Fridays. So if you remember, we did this $5 Friday, saved us $5 per icon, and this is an $80 savings. This one from a Bookish Mama Budgets, which was $161 from her Honey Bears Sweet Savings Box Challenge. And also the Focus collab that we finished that was hosted by Lulu at Lulu Innovative. So this went to Self-Care Savings. That's already been put into that binder, but that was $603. Then we have this Honey Bear Sweet Savings, which was $161, plus our $80 from $5 Fridays, equals $844. That's what we should have here, but let's check. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 844, so that's correct. Is what we finished on our Friday funds in that that savings video. So let's go ahead and put down $844 saved on Fridays throughout the month of April. Now, granted, this challenge I think we started back in, did we start this in March, I want to say? So all of this money isn't completely from the month of April. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and go over the challenges that we saved in our spring savings, spring theme savings. We finished 18 challenges. That's what is all piled up over here. And I'm sure that if you didn't see this today, you saw me finish up these challenges in a whole nother video. But we did finish 18 challenges for the month of April. And let's go ahead and add up what we saved in our Sunday savings. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So 600 plus a 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, and 20s. Then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 10s. Oops. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Hold on one second, let me fix this. Okay, we're back. $880 so far, plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And our ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So for our Sunday savings, where we saved it in our spring theme binder, we saved $941. And that is excellent because a lot of that money usually in our spring themed binder goes towards our Discover High Yield Savings. Just like if you think of it as like more of our emergency funds or anything that we need, that's like we need this money right now for either a car or something happens to the house. So we try to save $1,000 a month in our high yield savings. And then the Friday funds, like I said, most of that went into my personal binder. 161 of that is going to go towards our holiday savings. And then our $5 Friday, I think I'm going to put this into our high yield savings as well. So this is what we've calculated so far for the month of April. Now, in the upcoming videos, we will calculate the Mini Monday, Tiny Tuesday, and Word of God Wednesday, and also our game day savings as well. So we'll get a full total for the month by the end of the first week of May, which will be Saturday the 2nd, and we'll know in total what we save for the month of April. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into my savings challenges today and watching me save, tuning into my channel, I should say. And I'll see you tomorrow in our Mini Monday savings, and then Tuesday, of course, we'll get into our Tiny Tuesday. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.